Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, episode 43. I'm here on the morning of Year 1, Winter the 1st. It's a new season, and winter works differently than the other seasons. Grab a melon wine out of the keg real quick and put another melon in there. Let's go ahead and watch Living Off the Land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Winter. A time when all the world goes quiet. Now's a great time to do some mining, fishing, and gathering. Upgrade your tools in preparation for a productive spring. Or get your local carpenter to build something on your farm. Stock up on resources, upgrade, and prepare for next year. Alright, so let's talk about winter. As you can imagine, basically no crops at all will grow in winter. But there are a couple of exceptions. So the first thing I'm going to do is plant these powder melon seeds. Now I've never actually seen these in the game before because they just added them, but I'm pretty sure that you plant them just like the other wild crops, and they will grow even in the winter. So with the exception of these powder melon things, nothing else is going to grow in winter at all. With the exception of winter forage crops. Now I'm going to walk around the farm. Wow, farm. I'm going to walk around the farm here and talk about various things. So the beehives, I'm 99% sure the beehives don't do anything in winter. So they're just going to sit dormant. The trees with tappers on them will still continue to produce whatever the tapper makes. So these oak trees are going to still make oak resin. These pine trees will continue to make pine tar, and the maple trees will continue to make maple syrup. Now this is weird. The mushroom tree has shrunk down to like a little stump, but the tapper on it seems to still work. That's pretty odd. Now let's talk about the normal trees. So normal trees will not grow in the winter. You can plant a seed and nothing is going to happen the entire winter. That is unless you use tree fertilizer. If you use tree fertilizer on it, it's going to grow just like any other season, and I think it continues to grow fast even in winter as long as it has the tree fertilizer. So my wood production is going to slow down in winter because I have to use tree fertilizer, but it's not going to stop completely. The trees that I do apply the tree fertilizer to will continue to grow quickly. The fruit trees that I planted will continue to grow, but they're not going to be fully mature until the end of winter. And since these are the spring fruit trees, they're not going to make any fruit until the first day of spring. Let's talk about the animals real quick. So even though the garage doors are open, the animals will not come out here in the winter. And there is no grass for them to eat anyway. Grass does not grow in the winter. So I might as well shut the garage doors. And I'm going to go inside here. So let's pet the animals like we usually do. Grab my mayo out of the mayo machines like normal. One thing that I have to do every day is make sure that the animals get fed with hay. Since they can't eat the grass outside, they have to eat hay instead. So I'm going to right click on the hay hopper, and it's going to automatically give me however many animals there are in the coop, that number of hays, and I have to add it to the trough. I'm pretty sure they eat the hay around like dinner time every day. So as long as I put the hay in the trough by that time, it should be fine. I'm going to do the same thing to the barn, and I will pet and milk LaBeef the cow. Now, the inside of this barn looks different. That's because the big barn upgrade has finished. It is now like double the size inside, and the trough is 8 squares wide instead of 4. That's to signify that this big barn can hold 8 barn animals. It can also hold an additional animal that it couldn't before. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the stuff that finished in the preserve jars. And it looks like I have 9 preserve jars. So I'm going to add, why don't we do 9 blueberries. Cool. So like I said before, the trees that are not fertilized by tree fertilizer will freeze, not literally freeze, but they will figuratively freeze in place development-wise. They're not going to advance in their growth at all. However, the trees that I did apply fertilizer to are going to continue to grow quickly. And of course I can chop down trees and get wood from them just like normal. Interesting. So I got pickled amaranth. Go ahead and sell that. Grape jelly. Some blueberry jellies. Go ahead and sell those off. I'll go ahead and sell the large milk just so I have it in my list of things that I've sold. I'll store the red mushroom and the clay and the coal and the acorn. Now, something I need to do today that's super important, I need to go all around Pelican Town and find all of the fall, or rather winter forage that I possibly can. That's going to allow me to make winter forage seeds. And I can grow those on my farm, similar to how we grow normal crops. So there should be 4 winter forage seeds, or fruits rather. One of them is the winter root. So I'll point them out when I see the other ones. I gotta look all around and make sure that I can actually find the other ones. Okay, nothing over here. I also dug up 2 more powder melon seeds, and I dug up a trilobite, which is an artifact that I can donate to the museum. Getting a call, stand by. And I'm back. I need to quickly and expeditiously hunt around for winter forage. I'm not seeing squat so far. It's kind of disappointing. Maybe I need to wait until a little later in winter for it all to show up. Walking through the town. Seems kind of quiet. People are walking around with winter clothes on, which I don't remember being in the game before. That's kind of cool. Man, I'm not finding anything. Go ahead and check the screen just to the south of my farm. If there's going to be forage, if there's forage anywhere, it's going to be there. Okay. Just dug up a lost book. Alright, so I just picked up a purple flower called a crocus. Or crosus. And that is one of the 4 winter forage items. Just dug up a clay and 2 mystery boxes, and I dug up my 3rd winter forage, which is the crystal fruit. And the one that I'm missing is the snow yam. To find the snow yam, I think I have to dig. Yeah, I think I might need to dig to find that. Try digging here. There's a snow yam. Okay. There's another snow yam. And another one. And a snow yam and a winter root. Or, yeah, winter root. Another winter root. A clay. Another snow yam. That's enough for today. Let's go ahead and plant these winter seeds. Did I already get winter seeds as a gift for something? No. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and craft them. Can only make 10 because I only have 1 each of the crosus and crystal fruit. I can store the winter root and snow yam in my little forage chest. I can also plant these 2 powder melon seeds. And we'll go ahead and plant 10 winter seeds right here. Make sure I water them. Yeah, the watering works the same as it does in the other seasons. The sprinklers don't like freeze or anything. That would be an extra layer of annoyance if the if the sprinklers froze over in the winter. All right, not a whole lot else I can do today. Yeah, I'm going to be going to the mines a lot in the winter. Got a letter from Lewis. He says, Ryan, remember to eat healthy, or you won't have enough energy to work hard. I'm including one of my favorite recipes. Make sure to use ripe tomatoes. Signed, Lewis. Then I got a recipe for spaghetti. To make that, I need wheat flour and a tomato. Alright. Take this salmon and store it in my food chest. And off to bed with me. Alright, look at this. I leveled up foraging to level 8. +1 axe. +1 wild berry harvesting. So I get extra wild berries. I can now craft the farm warp totem. New crafting recipe, tent kit. What in the world do you do with a tent? Is that a place you can sleep away from the farm? That is so weird. New cooking recipe, survival burger. So since I'm not growing crops, my income every day in the winter is going to be somewhat less on average, but there's going to be certain days where artisan goods get finished. Today I got this melon wine that finished, some blueberry jellies, a grape jelly, and some pickled amaranth. Move on to the next day. Wake up on the morning of winter the 2nd. Check the TV, nothing on TV. Head on outside. Ooh, it's snowing. Got a letter here. Hey Ryan, just wanted to let you know about a new item I'm carrying. It's called a wood chipper. Oh boy. You can use it to break hardwood into several pieces of regular wood. I know wood can be hard to come by in the winter, so if your supply gets low, consider picking one up. Hey lad, I've got a little challenge for you. Catch me a squid. You can fish them from the ocean at night. They only show up in the winter though. Willie. Okay, so Robin can now sell me a wood chipper, which seems like a pretty bizarre item, because hardwood is way more rare than regular wood. So why would I want to sacrifice hardwood to just get regular wood? That one's a mystery to me. Pet the chickens, grab the hay, put the hay in the trough. Pet the cow, milk the cow. Put the milk in the cheese machine. Grab the hay, put it in the trough. Nice and easy. Got 2 IPAs. Can I throw mushrooms in here? What happens if I put mushrooms in a keg? Nope, it won't let me do it. Let's try some bok choy juice. A lot of these pickle wine and juice combinations I've never done before in the game, so I'm kind of doing them for the lulz, if you will. Alright, it looks like this tapper is not producing anything anymore, so I'm just going to chop down this weird mushroom tree. Next time I get a hardwood seed, I'll just plant a hardwood in its place there. Fartomo is just outside in the snow, kind of wandering around. I got a bag of dried morels, which don't seem like they have as good of stats as the common mushrooms. But I do remember the dried chanterelles having really good stats. Got some maple syrup. And I'm just going to go on a quick little foraging jaunt. And then I'm going to check out the mines. I'm going to focus on the snow zone of the mines because I need coal, and it wouldn't hurt to pick up some iron ore as well. This music really reminds me of one of the snow levels in a game called Secret of Mana, which is an RPG on the Super Nintendo. I remember it fondly from my youth. And there's like a snow area that has music that's a lot like this. I'm really not having great luck finding winter forage. So I'm just going to head to the mines. What's this on the ground here? Holly. The leaves and bright red berries make a popular winter decoration. I can't eat the holly. It's poisonous. Sort of like holly in real life, I guess. So I must be able to give it as a gift to somebody. Okay, let's just head to the mines. Pick up another winter root. I'm gonna throw a quick cast in here just to see if I can catch a sturgeon. Pretty sure sturgeons are found in the lake in the winter. Okay, wow. That is one bouncy fish. Come on. Look at that, it's a sturgeon. Nailed it. An ancient bottom feeder with a dwindling population. Females can live up to 150 years. Start on level 41. Okay. Right off the bat, I got a ton of iron ore. Sprites, that's what I like to see. Got a coal. Got a quartz. Nice. More dust sprites. More. I need more. Level 44. More dust sprites. Oh, that's my phone. That was a pretty loud ding. Gotta put that on silent real quick. Eventually, I'd like to get a headset to do my Let's Play videos. That's like the pro gamer move. I want to be a pro gamer, you know? Because right now my recording setup is literally just an open microphone, so you can hear the clickety-clacks of the keyboard, and you can hear the like echo of the game coming through the speakers, and getting recorded by the microphone and the audio capture with a slight delay. That's why it sounds like there's an echo. It's a pretty basic setup is what I'm saying. It'd be a lot better if I had a headset. Okay, level 47. Eventually I'll get a Monster Slayer goal completion from killing enough of these bats. Eventually. It's kind of messed up because in real life, if you go into a cave with the express purpose of killing bats, it's considered very bad as far as wildlife conservation. You don't really want to kill bats in real life. I guess a lot of them are endangered. What's my mining level? Mining is still at 7. Gotta be getting close to a mining level up at some point here. I'll do 1 or 2 more levels. one more? Oh yeah, look at these sprites. Got a mystery box too. What is that the ghost just dropped? Oh, it's just gold ore. Yeah, I've got plenty of gold ore. Ooh, looks like a bat swarm's coming. Alright. I got 94 gold ores and 25 coals. That is a pretty decent haul. That's not too shabby. Go ahead and brew up some iron bars. Store the iron. I'll keep 8 coal. Store the jade, the frozen geode, the quartz, the slime, the topaz. Store the stone. I got a lot of random stuff that I need to give to people. Take 40 stone and 50 wood, and we'll make a preserve jar. Plop that preserve jar down right there. Grab my eggplant juice. Sounds delicious. I'll make a pickled mushroom and some pumpkin juice. Sell the eggplant juice. I'll go ahead and sell the holly. And we'll keep... I've got so much of this gold star mayo, I might as well sell... Sell 10 and keep 10. How about that? Oh, we got a melon wine coming out too. And let's go ahead and throw a pumpkin in there, get a pumpkin juice going. Alright, head to bed. Pretty decent amount of money from produce. Okay, the eggplant juice kind of sucks. Much better to just make it into pickles. And, you know, have the keg do more important things like pumpkins. The gold star mayos sell for $3.99 a piece, and 10 of them gets me $39.90. And then I got $10.50 from the melon wine. Gonna wake up on day 3 of winter. That's gonna wrap it up. Peace.